Setting up's taking a little longer than I'd planned. Oh boy, I'll be leaving momentarily. You want to get some gloves on because we are going to be working with glue quite a bit today. And glue on my hands is a distinct pet peeve of mine. May surprise you, given fondness for various hobbies which involve glue. So yeah, anyhow, let's get our shorty running. Oh, I didn't put it on the rails quite properly. That's my mistake. I think if I go into Z scale or Z gauge a little more, I'm going to have to buy a railing tool. Anyhow. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. I am Restray Alk, your favorite locomotive Sakumogami, whose pre-stream setup took a lot longer than he thought it would. Before we begin, I have a few points of order that I want to go over. Just some observations based on the past couple of days with my Z Shorty Mini Layout. First of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I changed my mind about gluing the hill down because I realized there would really be no way to leave it removable without compromising the scenery pretty badly. So I glued it down, used some little chunks of the box to give some extra surface area, glued those to the insides, and then glued them to the layout. Added some super glue there by way of capillary action to let it squeeze under there and pull down this front section a little. As you can see, the super glue stained the plastic, but we won't worry about that because we're adding scenery today, which will hide that completely. Second point of order, the Z Shorty, even after breaking in, it sometimes has a little trouble on its first few laps. Maybe even needs a bit of a poke now and then. My assumption is that that is a consequence of the mechanism being as small as it is, and of Rokuhan putting some effort into reducing the retail price as much as possible. Third, possibly the oddest thing so far, the battery pack on the bottom of this layout is stuck onto the layout with some double-sided tape, but there's a little pad on that battery pack which the tape doesn't seem to like to adhere to. So it will come unstuck after a while. That's just something to be aware of. I might see if I can use my trusty super glue to attach it there to the bottom of the layout, but I don't know. Just something to be aware of. Last point of order, with the Z Shorties themselves. I mentioned looking at that little advertising piece of cardboard. I was going to say flyer, but it's not exactly a flyer. I guessed at the prices being around $10 to $15, I believe was what I said, or less, based on my off the cuff memory of the dollars to yen conversion. It turns out that Z Shorties come with a dummy chassis. Um, the wheels don't even move. It's just one piece. You have to buy chassis separately to make them functional. However, the chassis are around $8 to $10 a pop. And I wouldn't need another one for the street cars, because the idea of the Z Shorties is that the chassis can be easily swapped out. So if I bought, another passenger car like this one, there's the street car, rail car, that sort of thing, I could just swap the chassis. And it's only if I bought a set of multiple units that I would need more chassis. And even then, a power chassis with couplers on it and 2 non-power chassis, and that'll let me run any of the Z Shorty train sets. So it does save you money if you want to collect a lot of these. Here, actually, let me demonstrate how easy it is to remove the chassis. All you have to do is a little bit of a pull on the sides with your fingernails, a little bit of a pull on the truck also with your fingernails. There we go, chassis out. And oh, you know what? I guess I could probably get a set of couplers. Does this pop off? Get a set of couplers and put them on there, and then I would just need a pair of non-powered chassis, wouldn't I? Oops, I accidentally took it apart a little more than I meant to. My mistake, my mistake. There we go, that should be good as new. I guess we'll find out when I put it back on the track. There we go. Just a quick check to make sure I put it together right. That's a yes. All right. So yeah, couple of couplers and a couple of non-powered chassis, and I can buy all the Z Shorties I want. So that is a pretty inexpensive way to do some model railroading. Admittedly, not very prototypical, because these shorties aren't meant to be, but very, very inexpensive and not bad looking, really. Not hyper detailed or anything. Anyhow, I'm going to put this little fella in this plastic bag, along with that cotton swab that we'll be using later, and put it off to the side here. Now, you may have noticed there's some cardboard going on here, and some paper towels going on here as well. Today we are going to be using spray-on glue, is the thing. And I realize I forgot to grab my rubbing alcohol. I'm going to need that later too. So, spray-on glue. I don't want to spray it on my delicate electronics. You may have noticed I sound a bit muffled. That's because the microphone is on the other side of the cardboard. You know what else I forgot to grab is the masking tape. We're going to need some of that. Here we go. Masking tape. That'll be useful later. Now then, on to the main subject of today's stream. Here we go. Whoops. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting it all the way on camera. It's the special scenery set for the Z Shorty tunnel type layout. And yeah, it's going to look a little like that, but probably less blurry when we're done. Ooh, that's squeaky. Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn on the background music. Let's get some of that going here. There we go. I am just having a day. Anyhow, as with the tunnel layout itself, I have been into the box before to verify everything was here and check if I needed to translate the instructions. And also, as with the tunnel layout, I needn't have worried on either account. So let's go into what we have here. Tunnel entrances. Cardstock, multiple pieces that you glue together. Very nice. Trees. Different trees. More trees. Also very nice. A shed and a shop. The shop will take the place of the cardboard building that we had before. I put that up on a shelf. I quite like it, so I'm going to keep it. The shed is completely new. Crossing gates. Japanese type, of course. So, if you're not familiar with these, maybe you don't live in Japan. Some barricades and street lamps. Probably more of each than we need, but that's fine. This packet has fencing, cars, and a couple of cows. Very good. Next we have seven packets of different types of ground cover, all of which will be very useful. These are going to be put on the layout in patches, I believe. I've got particular plans for the gravel, which we'll get to. Two larger packets of ground cover. Very good, very good. Those will be more widespread, of course. Oh, I forgot. Also in here with the entrances are the sticker sheets for the building. I particularly like the Rokuhan pun, and we may just go with that for our sign. Which reminds me, I should have grabbed my cutting board so we can cut these out, because yeah, I'm going to need to take a hobby knife to these, I think. And last, speaking of things I'm going to have trouble getting into frame, here we go. The protective cover. Currently in a plastic bag. Let me pull it out of that, actually. Next. This will go over our mini layout to protect it from dust and the like. If I was to give a criticism, I feel like this should be part of the base set and not the optional extra. But I don't know. If you buy the sets separately, they're both $40-ish, so maybe they were trying to keep both the same price. I'm not sure what the idea was. But it doesn't matter. Okay, now we need to decide what order we want to do everything in, don't we? I think what we'll do is build the shop. Yeah. Also, the directions are on the box. So I'm actually going to need to have the box handy here. Okay. I didn't actually open any of the bags, so I hope all the parts of the shop are here. Although, really, I'm probably worrying for nothing. Oops. Bumped the camera. That's not a good thing that I did there. Now, is it? Okay, we've got our roof. This is the back. That goes on second according to the directions. The shed is just one piece, so we'll set that aside. We'll get to that later on. Which wall? This. Okay, the walls. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. And that's the front wall. Yeah, nice little shop with apartment above, I think. Looks like, yeah, they probably just live above their shop. And here's the floor. Does this need glue? I don't know if this even needs glue. It looks like it might just set together. Well, let me grab the glue anyhow. Hopefully it won't stain the plastic too badly if I do end up needing it. Because, well, I guess I could always just paint over it. Oh no, that's not going to need glue. That's very good. That just plugged right in there. Ooh, it's got a bit of a wobble to it. Maybe I spoke too soon. But maybe it'll be more stable once the whole thing is together. Yeah, this wall has clips that go on there. I see. So we need to kind of simultaneously get it into both of those and onto the bottom. Oh yeah, that is good. That is a good solid structure that they've given us here. And this plugs in there. And the roof is the roof face. The way I'm holding it, in fact, very good. Sockets into those little things there. Okay. Excellent. Sorry, Super Glue, your services won't be required. At least not yet. We may call upon you later, but for now. Wow, that's a really good little kit. Does Rokuhan just sell these separately? Because if I get any more Z scale, Z gauge, I mean, if I get any more Z gauge, I'm going to want more of these. That went together like a dream. Okay. Everything about this thing just makes me so happy. Despite the little issues that I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I'm still so happy with this set. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the cutting board and my knife so that we can apply the stickers. I'll set the box aside momentarily so that I have room. Yeah. One moment. There we go. Ooh, that's partly on the tripod leg there. Okay. Yeah, I've been a little out of sorts all day. I'm not sure why. Something going on, or I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Oh, almost forgot. We still have the tree from the original set. We will definitely apply that at the same at the same time as the other trees. Okay, all right. Knife is inside this little case. All right, and the stickers. I'm definitely using the Rokuhan stickers. I love that pun. It's beautiful. I like a good pun. What can I say? Oh, oh, I see. I see. Okay. There you go. All right. Now, big sticker goes here. Vertical stickers there. That sticker labeled number 2. Where does that go? Uh, that goes. Is that? Oh, that's above the door, of course. And the number 4 sticker goes on that box there, I think. Yeah, that's a window display. I see. Um, is this a sticker sheet, or do I have to glue that on? Well, one way to find out. Okay, now we do have to be careful. There's only, oops, there's only one of each sticker. So if I botch it, it'll be a bad time. Really, I suppose the smaller sign and the vertical wouldn't be too big a deal. Too big a deal, I mean. Really, if we only have one vertical, because of the way that sign is going to be facing the street, the road, when we're done. Yeah. Oh, you are a sticker. Okay, sweet. We'll just put that right onto there. That was not an even cut and not an even application. Oh well, no one to blame but myself for that. I'm so happy with this. This building went together beautifully. Uh-oh. I'm off your back. There we are. Okay. Yeah. A little sticker. Go right there. Let us all know that this... Oh, botheration. That is not close enough to call it. Okay. There we are. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's a single sticker that folds over, not two stickers. Okay. I just saw that as I went to cut the window display out. Oh, because I didn't need to glue it together, if I decide to, I can get some little Z gauge people and give this place some staff and some customers. Oops. Okay, which way is up on this? I dropped it and forgot. Okay, I see. Come on, you're already partway off. There we go. Alright, and you go... Ah. Maybe I should have put the stickers on before I built the building. Well, if I get more of these, I'll remember to do that. Oh. Oh. Hmm. There's got to be an easier way to do this that I'm just not aware of. Because I'm too used to water slide decals. I should probably leave well enough alone. Leave well enough alone. And move on to our signboard. And fold. And done. There we are. There's our Rokuhan butcher shop. I'll keep the sticker sheet so that if Satan gets a frost warning and I lose patience with the pun, I can change the shop to something else. Okay, right. Let's do the crossing gate next. Crossing gates. There's more than one. There's four, in fact. Oops. There we are. Okay, a momentary pause while I see if a little caffeine will help. Of course, today, of all days, Gracious me. As I was trying to say, today of all days, of course, the can overflows. I'm gonna get a new pair of gloves because these are all sugary now. Don't want any high fructose corn syrup on my layout. That is not how we roll in the Elk household. I say it like I don't live alone. Did the music stop or did it never start? Something's not right here. Things I should have checked before I started. Well, the music was playing, but it was muted for you in the audience. So, it may as well not have been. I don't know. I think... yeah, I am... I don't know. I guess I didn't sleep very well last night. Maybe that's all that's going on. I'm a little out of it. But hopefully we can focus well enough to get this done. Okay, assembling the crossing. That seems simple enough. We'll do that last because it'll get in the way of this. Plugs in there. And then the gate goes into there. Again, no need for glue, it looks like. Oh, I'm doing it off camera like a silly person. Well, that's okay. We've got 3 more that you can watch me do. I'll actually make sure to be visible. But I won't make sure to not be clumsy, apparently. There we are. Oops. Uh-oh. Are we going to need glue after all? Just a spot of super glue, maybe? Nah, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. Maybe we'll squeeze some school glue on there, though. Okay. That for? Is that connect to the track in some way? No, it wouldn't, because it would be facing the wrong way. The picture on the box has those cut off. Well, I guess they're to attach to something that we don't need to concern ourselves with. I guess I'll get out my clippers and give them a snip. Oh, yeah. Although, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be tipping it over all the time, right? Well... there it is. Trouble with this cutting board, of course, is it's hard to see dark things on it. Call it a cutting board. It's a self-healing cutting mat. To be specific and perhaps a little pedantic. Alright. Yeah, let me grab my clippers. We'll get rid of those little tabs that seem to be cut off in the example pictures. There we are. 1, 2, oops. 3, 4. We'll probably use a little careful placement of ground cover to hide the cutting points there. Get these out of the way. Right over here in the corner of the paper towel. Away with you. Alright. We'll set the gates aside. And get started on the barriers and the lamps. I think we only need about 2 of the street lamps, honestly. Shouldn't have put my clippers aside. I need those. I'm not sure how many of the barriers we'll need, so I'll just assemble all of them. The lamps don't need any assembly. They just need to be clipped off, I believe. Yeah. Oh no, they do need assembly. They have a base. Okay. Actually, in the example pictures, the street lights, their bases are obscured by ground cover. So I don't know. Well, we'll use them. We'll use them. Clip. Oop, don't want to clip my glove. That wouldn't be quite good. Finger's in there, and I like my finger. Okay, we'll set the rest aside. We only need the pair. Oh, I see. Must be requires... because that is sticking up too much. See, there's that little part that flares outward, and I think the base is supposed to go all the way to that. So there must be... oh, no. Here I am speculating, and I just needed to give it more of a push. So let's actually straighten it out there, get the angle correct. Okay. I'm not underthinking, I'm overthinking, huh? Okay. Lamps are done. Barricades. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how many of these I'm going to end up needing. Honestly, probably not all of them. Really, probably just one long one and one short one, or two of each, I should say. Yeah, looking at where I'm gonna be putting them, that's probably the most I'll need. 2 longs and 2 shorts. So I guess I'll assemble 2 longs and 2 shorts. And if I end up needing more, well, then that's egg on my face. Yeah. Same with the fencing. I'm not sure I'm gonna need all that fencing. But we will consider that momentarily. There's a shorty. Hey. um. And okay. Picking these up is a challenge, especially with my fingers not all the way through the glove. And that press fits on as well. These are very nicely made. I thought they'd be more fiddly given how small they are, but great care has been put into ease of assembly, and I'm impressed at the result. Oops. Bit of extra plastic on there or something. Yeah, that just plugs right on. Just a bit of a push. I want to be a little careful not to push too hard so I don't snap it. It's always a worry with plastic, especially when it's this thin. Well, pretty much only when it's this thin, really. Should have made sure they landed upside down instead of leaving it to chance. Didn't even occur to me that they'd be hard to pick up. There we... Oh. Go on. I'm getting in my own way a little. There. And that does it for cutting. So this can go away. And the clipper can go away. Set these. We'll just put those over there. Empty bag. Go over there. They'll probably go back in there at some point. Yeah. Let's do the tunnel entrances. There they are. There's the directions. Okay. Should be easy enough. Just need a little bit of this stuff. Try it out. Very good, very good. I guess I don't really need the cutting board anymore, but I don't think glue will hurt it, so we might as well leave it here. That can be recycled. Okay, now that just goes on there. This goes up here. Okay. Simple enough. We'll just use a little daub of glue. A little dot. If I can hold the bottle at all steady. Well, it's more than a little dot, but okay. This stuff dries clear, so it'll be fine. I think. There we go. Call that good enough. Actually, let's wipe away a little bit of that mess in between. Oops, I unseated it. Of course I did. Leave well enough alone, Restray. That's the one rule that I always break when it comes to hobbies. Leave well enough alone. For this one, put the glue here instead. That's way too much. That's way too much. Yeah, okay. Bit on the middle there. Okay. All right. Now we'll slide that over there so it can dry. The other one's off kilter again. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. One of these days, I'll start to make it look like I know what I'm doing. Now, for the things that I don't need to glue together, get out the fences and cows and cars. Because they are going to be needed. Eventually. That, I think that's some kind of laser cut card, maybe? Looking at it, I thought it was plastic, but yeah, it's not plastic. Okay. Those go over here. Fences will need to be glued down as well, I suppose. Cars. Nice. Little cars. Little sedans, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that one might be more... That might be more of a coupe. It's only got 2 doors. So that'll be good. And our cattle. You are very relieved, perhaps unnecessarily relieved, that Rokuhan is not Roku beef. As jokes go, that was one of my weaker ones. I confess. Okay. Now comes the big project. Let's put some scenery on here. But first, let's put some masking tape on here. We don't want scenery on our track. And we don't want glue on our track either. Although that piece of tape is too wide. Am I gonna have to cut the tape in half or something? What am I saying? Probably. A little bit of scenery on the roadbed is okay, but we sure don't want any on the rails. Back scenery on the roadbed would help it blend in a little. I think that's part of what the gravel is for. Oh. We also want to avoid getting any glue on the rails. Although I do have my isopropyl in that cotton swab, just in case that happens. Oh boy. Cover the rails. Just make sure to cover the rails. I don't know why I'm singing. That's a weird thing to sing about. Oops. Cover the rails. Yeah. The outside of the rail is a little exposed there, but that's okay. We don't pick up power from the outside. And that is our main concern. And again, the glue will come off with the isopropyl. Now, of course, we also need to cover the power switch. Maybe at the end, I will use a brush to apply a little bit of glue and some scenery there. Or, honestly, oh, the shed's not hollow enough. I was going to say I'd use the shed to hide it, but okay. Oh well. scissors. Now then, let us begin with the tunnel entrances, one of which is still coming apart. Okay, let's not do the tunnel entrances just yet. That glue needs to dry more. Let's put Rokuhan down here. Right about there looks good, I think. Let's actually use the super glue for that, because that'll bind the plastic real nicely. Right along the edges here. There's a little gap where you can put a wire for an LED. So that's a neat little feature. All right. I believe that gives enough room for a car to park next to Rokuhan. Yes. Our happy ham-loving customers. We'll put the car there later, though. I still just love the pun. What can I say? All right, and the fence will go, I guess, there. I need to drill holes for the fence, though. Yeah. If I can get it in frame a little better. And the tripod's in the way. That's a worry, a problem. Check it out. New pin vise. The collets in my old pin vise were stuck. The bits wouldn't come out. So I found a new pin vise that had drill bits of the size I need. Teeny little ones. This one is 1 millimeter wide. Let's start with there, I suppose. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. Fairly robust plastic, luckily. I figure I should apply the fencing and things before I do the ground cover. Then the ground cover will go around the fencing and it'll look a little natural. Look like the plants, the grass and such grew around the fence. And this drill bit is too small. Unlike the trees, I guess the holes for the fence don't need to be smaller than the fence. That looks about right. I have... not quite. Right. Biggest one I have. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll go for. I suppose that means I should put the trees in before I do the ground cover as well. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Why even include this collet if it's not going to hold any of the bits? Huh, how odd. That's a decision that somebody made. That's like it. Okay. Oh. Boy, you pay $10 for a pin vise. You expect it to at least hold the bits that it comes with, nothing else. Really? I should have tested this pin vise before the stream, I guess, but I figured, what can go wrong with a pin vise? One of the simplest machines on the dang planet, I mean... Seriously. Seriously. Good grief. Right about there, I think. Oh. Oh, that's skewing away. Do it right? Yeah, just barely. And then that's going to be right on the edge there. Forgot the pin vise. All right, that's partly done with the fence. Now we just need to do 2 more spots. Which are sadly off camera. Okay, grief. I should have learned my lesson. Knife, help me out. Yeah, that plugs in there. And then last but not least, right on that tree line. Oop, I popped the whole thing out, didn't I? Right on that tree line. Ooh. I bent it a little. Oops. Well, maybe it's an old fence and it's leaning a little. quite the straightest build. Yeah. But yeah, old fencing tends to have a little trouble. You know, it shifts every now and then, so maybe that's all. Okay, Pin Vice, let's put you away until we need to put the trees down. And then maybe you'll redeem yourself. Alright. Little drop of glue on each of these pegs that goes into the holes. Oops, again, that's more than a little drop. More things to hide with the ground cover, I suppose. Glue on my glove, don't want that either. Not as bad as getting it on my hands, of course, but... And... get in there. Get in there. There. Minor rifle. Where's that scrap of paper? I think it's gone somewhere. Gone with the wind or some such thing. Alright. Tear off another one. Okay. Yeah. Let's angle the camera up slightly. There we are. Should have done that in the first place. Not bad, just one or two spots where we desperately need the ground cover. The ground cover is going on all the ground, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Since we're up on the hill, let's do the the shed. Where do we do the cows? I'll do the cows before the final layer of ground cover. No, I'm only going to put one or two layers of grass up there. Yeah, but I want the cows to... I want to get grass under the cows, and that'll be hard if they're already on there. So we'll just do the shed for the moment. A couple little splotches of super glue. We'll put this sort of haphazardly. Slightly on the slope, a little concerning for everybody. Some kid is just like, Dad, I don't like going out to that shed. It's sloped. And the dad's like, it doesn't matter, son. It'll be fine. Maybe I'm bringing too much of my own childhood into this. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. I think I might as well lay down those crossing gates. Now, I believe... Yeah, okay, in Japan they drive on the left. Yes. I'm never sure. it just occurred to me I could cut strips off the white part of the sticker sheet to use as stopping lines. And they appear to have done that in the sample pictures. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. Yeah. Yeah. Let's grab the scissors. Be very precise so we don't damage any of the stickers that remain. There we are. Just a little chunk off the half that had the Rokuhan signs. You get rid of the section with the black line. Then we cut into lengthwise. And cut into widthwise. Our stripes aren't perfect, but they are certainly stripes. Why am I laughing so much? I don't know. I'm just in a good mood, I guess. Oh. A little stripey here. I'm immediately second guessing myself. I don't think that looks good. No, that doesn't look good to me. Does not look good to Restray. What do I do with the knife? Gotta try to peel that off there without damaging the street. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. I guess I could get some paint out and try to do a little bit of a paint job. But for now, I mostly... Yeah, for now I just want to use the materials that are in the scenery set. And if I do any more customization, that'll be at a later time. Crossing gates. Let's get those onto here. Oh, bother. I guess that will need a little bit of glue. If I lean it slightly and these pop out, that'll be troublesome. I was spoiled by the shop. Not needing any glue at all. Okay, yeah. Take them apart. Put a tiny little drop of super glue on the attachment points. Then put them back together. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Right? Right. Okay, just a little drop is all it needs. Just enough to make it stick. Oh, that blocks the whole street or road. We want it more like that, don't we? Do it off a little. Well, I mean, I guess it would make sense for it to block the whole road, since there's only one on each side of the track. And now that I've gone and put it off so many times, I need fresh application of glue. Yeah, I guess that's reasonable. A little bit of gravel around it. Okay. More glue daubs. What's the paint daubs? Oops, that might be too much glue, even though it's just a tiny drop. Wipe some of that off. Good thing there's so many paper towels around. There. Let's put this one in the most difficult spot, way on the end there. Right next to the tunnel. Tunnel that goes off into void. Ah! Blue bottle stuck to my sleeve for a moment there. Not what we want to happen. Glue onto there. And you are ready. Yes. One more, one more. Little, then right there. Good enough, I think. There's our crossing gates. That, I suppose, will do the barricades and the light posts. So, light posts. Okay, let's see where the barricades would go to. Light posts and barricades, light posts and barricades. I guess we don't need the other section of fence. I'll set that aside, I suppose. There we are. Uh-oh, I've lost sight of one of the cars. Oh, there it is. I had it upside down on the cutting mat, so I couldn't see it. The underside was dark. Okay, barricades. Actually, let's not put a barricade there. But we'll put one there. Will a longer one fit, or do I need the... I guess I should use the shorter one. Yeah. Barricade there. long one thereabouts, so that people won't be climbing the hill, I guess. Of course, we have to make sure I'm not going to be drilling into the wires. Okay, all the electronics are on the left half. So if I stick to the right half, so I'd have to have it right up on the road, or else I'll be punching into the battery pack, though. I could just say no barricades. That might be the thing to do. I have to think. Lamppost right there, I suppose. A little further from the street. Another lamppost there. Yeah, okay. We'll sort out the lamppost locations, and then we'll worry about the barricades. Which I'm still thinking I might just not use. That's an option. I mean, it's not like I have to. Right? No one's gonna, like, come into my house and arrest me. That would be weird. I'm being arrested for model railroad crimes. Oh no, it's murder to scale all over again. Right about there. Squeak, 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 and puncture. Beauty. Beauty. Okay. Guess we'll use the super glue again. That seems to be reliable. Kind of running low though. I'll have to get my other bottle out. Of course, I thought it was running low several months ago, which is why I bought the other bottle, and it still hasn't run out yet. Now then, I guess the other one should go on the other side of the road. Maybe there or there would be good. How far back is that battery pack? Oh, it's nowhere near the tunnel entrance. Okay, yeah, I can plug this in right there. No worries. No worries. A little closer to the street. No worries, except my pin vise no longer turning the bit. There we go. Couple dollops of glue, and perfect. Ooh, maybe a little too close to the road. Oh well. Oh well. I'm sure that's prototypical somewhere. Okay. Barricades, barricades. You know what? Maybe I'll just put the long ones along the track. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Put the two long ones along the track near the road. was a little worried about the overhang from the streetcar, but honestly, that's fine. Right there. Actually, once it's punched into the ground, I don't know that it'll even rise up to the level. It might be more even with the road bed. I could put the short ones around the power switch for a nice little visual gag, maybe. One of them, anyway. Keep out giant plastic switch. You will shut the trains down. Yeah, I think I'll do that, actually. That now, because I made myself chuckle a little, that's as good a reason as any. Although, I don't think I'll drill holes. I think I'll cut it off at the base and try to have it hold without a hole. Ah. Plastic wanted to hold onto it there for some reason. Smooth. But it'll stay level. Oops, that made it less smooth. Good enough. Leave well enough alone, Restray. So that end will plug in. I should have checked the width. Okay, that end will plug in there. This end will plug in here. I think, yeah. Really, I should get a ruler and measure. But I'm kind of winging it. There we go. I should have put glue on. Yeah. Okay, I'll do it now. Glue you again. I was clumsy and knocked you off while your glue was still curing. Here we are. Oop. Bring your base with you. Oop. I see how it is. That's the way you're going to be. Base doesn't want me to put glue on it, I guess. Plug you right back on. No worries. Thick. And thick. Sweet. There's my soda gone. Cap the super glue while I decide my next move. Wiring check. So if I put it here, I think, yeah, that'll be all right. Won't punch through any of the wires. I guess if I do punch through the wires, there's a chance for me to learn how to use a soldering iron. But I'd have to get a soldering iron first. Yep. Come on. My dad has a soldering iron, but I could be incorrect. So I don't want to take the gamble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's 50 wires right there. Oh, now that end came off. Pin vices, am I right? Oh yeah. Okay. Nowhere near the wires. I need not have worried. Loop. Loop. Stick and stick. Nice. I'm having a grand old time here. I don't know about anybody watching, but I am living the dream right about now. Okay, now, can I drill holes for this barricade right here? Maybe there would be safer. Yeah, right about there, so it doesn't get in the way of the streetcar, the tram, the yeah, rail car. That's the word I'm looking for. The Kiha Type 40. I remember that. But I think I will almost certainly punch through some wires. If I put it there. Or at least if I drill holes to put it there. So we're not going to drill any holes. Bit of a sprue cutting action. There we go. Not a sprue, but close enough. Sprue cutter doesn't mind. It's happy to cut whatever I need. Although if I made it do metal, it might not like that as well. That wouldn't fly with the old sprue cutter. Oop. And oop. Yes! We'll give the glue a little time to... It doesn't have the pull to stabilize it. Okay. Now, last time, I said I didn't want to put the trees down until I did the ground cover. But it occurs to me that I'll end up tearing up the ground cover if I do that. So I guess I'll put the trees down first and then work around them. Wiring check. I'm worried about the power wire. Okay, that goes straight from the battery to the feeder. The feeder is under the tunnel, so we don't have to worry about it. Here we have the tree that came with the original set. Yeah, do I want to do the trees first, or do I want to do the ground cover first? See, because if I do the trees first, they'll get in the way, and it'll be hard to lay the ground cover down. They'll have to work around them. And we certainly won't be able to use the spray-on glue, I'll tell you that. It'll be the school glue and a brush. And then probably another brush to push the scenery into place. But if I do the ground cover first, and then the trees, the pin vise will tear up the ground cover and make a big mess of it. And I don't want to do that. I guess what I should do is consult the instructions. See, I tried to decorate a model train layout, like a very small one. It was just an oval on some foam as a learning experience, but it didn't go so well. Let's see. The instructions are saying to do the trees first. Okay. It's safe to say that the fine people at Rokuhan know more about this than an amateur like me. So if they say trees first it is. So I guess I didn't need my ingenious cardboard barricade, this impenetrable anti-spray glue fortress. Whatever. I'll have to screw with the gain on my microphone again if I remove it now. We'll put the last short barricade aside, because I've decided not to use it after all. And the instructions also say to use a bit that's smaller than the width of the trees, so I should find the right collet. And the right bit, I suppose. I better get that tree out of the package. Anyway, yeah, this is the tree from the first set that I didn't put on because I thought I would do the ground cover first. So now it's time for this little tree's redemption. I think I'm going to put it there to disguise where the hill meets the cardboard. The instructions also recommend painting the trunks to make them look more natural. We'll do that later though. Unless I take the time to clear coat them and let that all dry, the paint will probably scrape off as I'm handling the trees. Okay, that one's too wide. That one probably about what we want, actually. Okay. Get in there. Their collet in the other end. Cap. And the rest of the bits can go in their little container. Because these trees are the only thing we need the pin vise for now. Good enough. Not all the way closed, but good enough. Okay, I want you right about there. Drill a hole right there. Oops. The lamp just a little, but that's fine. Press into there reasonably well. Oh, am I gonna have to twist you around too? That'd be weird. Okay, there we go. Now you're plugged in. I bent it out of shape a little. Uh-oh. Okay. And a little white glue. I'm going to apply it. Okay. Yeah. I guess that kinda hides the gap there. A little. Oh, I should get around to putting the tunnel entrances on. They were labeled A and B, but I forgot which is which, so that's a mistake that I made. Not sure how different they actually are. This one, I think we'll put over here where it's less visible. Because this one I definitely messed up on a little more. I didn't do great on either of them, let's be honest. More work for the ground cover, maybe. Oh. It helps if I unscrew the cap on the glue, doesn't it? Don't want to use the super glue on card, because it will stain right through it, in my experience. Is that? Oh dear. Oh dear, I think these were designed assuming the gates in the original, not gates, entrances in the original set were on there first. Oh well. It only really matters on that side, which we won't be looking at as much because we will be looking at this display from the front, won't we? Right? Right. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So it does matter that this one looked good. Or at least better than the other one. Well, good is relative, I suppose. I think I may have warped the hill slightly while I was gluing it down. It'll be fine. As long as our rail car has clearance, that's what matters. And if it doesn't have clearance, I'll yank those off and I'll paint some tunnel entrances on. I'll freehand it, that's what I'll do. Now, let's get out some more trees. Namely, these big ones. I believe there's 4 of each size of tree. And just as I say that, I think I saw a 5th tree trunk. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I was very incorrect on the number of trees. What I want to know is, if I put a tree, one of these big ones up here, oops, will I still be able to put the lid on the top? Yep. And the answer is yes. The trunk is just barely below the lid, and of course the trunk will be partially sunk into the hill when I drill the hole. That's how holes work. I just realized that the lid has a side that's completely vertical and a side that's a little angled, so I think I put it on backwards there as I was trying that little experiment. Okay, so, wait, that's not the pin vise, this is the pin vise. We'll put the tree here. And the tunnel entrance just fell off. Pin vise doesn't like the plastic, I'll tell you that. Okay, tunnel entrance. We'll just leave you to the side. And you as well. I'm going to be drilling into this hill a little more, so they're going to fall off the first time. They're going to fall off every time. Okay. think I want to use this tree. A little bent out of shape, but there we are. Oh, that one is a little wider than the other one was. I guess I spoke too soon about not needing the other drill bits anymore. That's me speaking too soon. That's my talent. My primary skill. Well, I say that. I have many skills. Speaking too soon is just one of them. I'm gonna need to use... No, surely not this one. Oh, I guess I am gonna need the big one. Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to show it on camera, but it's too close. Doesn't focus. Make sure. Hopefully this is the right color this time. Yeah, there you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? You just needed a little extra help. Yeah. I think I will paint those tree trunks later. After I apply appropriate ground cover to obscure them slightly. That one's tipping over pretty easily. Maybe I should have pushed it in further. There we go. Okay. Now it has glue on both sides. Yeah! Where do I want the rest of the trees, though? That's the next question, isn't it? I guess I could put some more on the hill, yeah. Like I said I was going to. Let's get out the other types of tree. Oh, here's the really big ones, I think. Oh no, just more than I thought. Like in the first bag. Yeah, these are slightly lighter. A multitude of trees. Yeah, I was sure that the box said there was 4 of each type. Oh, no. No, there's clearly more than 4. Was I thinking of the crossing gates? That would be a weird thing to confuse with trees. But I guess I might have been. We have a multitude of foliage here. I don't want to put one next to Rokuhan, but it might interfere with the parking. I guess I could put it right there. Yeah, that'd be a good spot. The drill bit is too big for the little trees. There we go. I think I'll do the little trees first. Because the big trees will potentially get in the way. Yeah, we'll put this right here. So that Rokuhan can have a little shade. That's hardly more than a bush, though. Oh, whoops. That's not quite how it's supposed to work. I guess I need to even slightly... Well, the knife will help. These trees are kind of anemic. So, you know what? I'll make them bushes by pushing the poles all the way through. The trunks, I mean. We'll fiddle with that later. Now, these trees I quite like. So. The hole is still not quite the right size. Okay, next drill bit up. Yeah, for those little yellow trees that are kind of disappointingly sized, I actually just had a really good idea. At least I hope it's a good idea, because I'm gonna do it. Oh, come on. There we are. Where's the one I was going to put in there? Was it this one? I think it was that one. Give you a little extra push. There we are. That's in there nice and solid. And an application of wool glue will solidify it even more. Get the towel to rub it around a little, spread it lightly. There we go. That's about as good as it's going to get. And maybe another one up front. No, that'll interfere with the track. We don't want that. To think of it, that one might interfere with the track. Turn it around like that. Maybe that'll help. Guess we'll find out. If it does, I'll just yank it out, I suppose. Alright, now, these little guys. I'll put them into this slope. Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. The mic isn't picking that up too badly, because it is a bit of a thing. It's a bit of a sound. I'll push the trunks in. Oops. I'll push the trunks in all the way like that. Then I'll blend it with some of this turf, and they'll look like bushes. Yeah, I really hope the mic isn't picking up that drill bit, because this part up here has a squeak. Maybe I should have bought the pin vise that was more than $10. That thought occurs to me at this moment. But this is the one they had, so here we are. There we are. One moment. That was much more cooperative. Did I unseat the fence? I think I unseated the fence. There, and there. Oh. Some of these are rebels, I see. Well, if that's the way you're going to be, fine. Now, glue for everybody. Yeah. Thick turf on there and it'll look great. And I still have several more trees. Oh yeah, we were going to put one in front of Rokuhan, weren't we? No, because it'll interfere with the rail car. Still worried about this one. Although, that one's almost vertical. So I guess it'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay. I think. Oops. Well, I guess if you're that enthusiastic, tree, you can be the one that goes there. How long have we been at this? About 2 hours now. Minus the overly long setup time at the beginning. Yeah, I'll do the rest of the trees. And then we'll see where we're at. Ground cover might have to be a part 3. Would be for the best anyway. Give the glue more time to dry. Put a tree here. Yeah. Just make sure it doesn't overhang the edge. If it overhangs the edge, I can't put the cover on, can I? Put a couple over here, I think. Actually, I like the idea of this one. If you'll go in. Okay. And then this tall one can go there. Yeah. Yeah. It'll interfere with the crossing gate when it comes up, but you know, rural life. I used to live out in the sticks, and I'll tell you what, we often lost power because of tree branches just whacking the power lines. It was a whole thing. The power company would come around every now and then and cut some of them down, but there always seemed to be enough branches to cause trouble. And of course, it was always a fuss with the people that owned the land that the trees were on. They were all, why are you chopping the branches off of our trees? The company would say, well, it's because they keep shutting off the power. Yeah, you know. You know how it is, right? I mean, do you know how it is? I guess I couldn't make that assumption, should I? I sort of wish I had one of those, like, battery-powered hand vacuums. There's little bits of fluff coming off the trees that I would like to clean up. Well, whatever. Where else should I put a tree? You know what? If I can't put one here, why not one here? I do want Rokuhan to enjoy a little shade. You know, the customers can... Actually, I can't put it there because that's going to be a gravel parking lot. So we'll put it on this side, I guess. You want a big tree over the road anyhow. Eh. Come on. Ah! Again, maybe I should have bought a pin vise that was more than $10. This one sort of overhang street road nicely. Yes! Beautiful. And glue. And more paper towel scrap. Spread that around the tree. Oh, well, so much for the hand vacuum. That worked just fine. I guess I'll put this car here, actually. The sedan will be patronizing Rokuhan once I put some gravel there to be the parking lot. That's another thing about rural areas. I mean, I don't know if this is true in Japan, but certainly in rural areas where I have lived, you'll often see that. You'll be driving along, there'll be nothing and nothing and nothing. Then all of a sudden, there's a business with a gravel parking lot. You just drive your car right onto the rocks and do your shopping. And you never know how they... Oops. You never know how they stay in business because surely they can't get a lot of customers. But there they are. Okay. Yes. There's enough space to not have it interfere with the case, the cover. That is what we like. Trees. I want to put down more trees. I guess I could do some more on the hillside. Could maybe sneak one in here. One of these smaller, lighter green ones, maybe. Well, it might be safer there. Yeah, let's put it there. Right up near the edge. Yeah, I don't know why I thought there were far fewer trees in this set than there were. I guess, yeah, just misremembering the quantities on the box. Now, really? Ah. I should have checked the wiring before I did that. Okay, we're good. Dodged a bullet. Go in. Oh, the metal is coming undone there. Okay, I see, I see. I guess that's as far as it goes then. Okay, that's fine. And you'll get a fair amount of ground cover to hide that as well. Oh, I don't like that that tipped over like that. Oh, and I can always yank it out if I need to. I carelessly set the drill bit aside, and now I don't remember where I put it. Oh, underneath the pin vise. No, no room there. But maybe... No, don't want to take the chance. Don't want to take the chance. Chance with that one. You know what? I am going to yank that one out. Because... better safe than sorry. And I accidentally yanked a Rokuhan out too. Oh no. That's okay. It's okay. You just need a fresh dab of glue. Yeah. You put an LED through that hole, then a wire could go through that gap on the back. If you didn't want to punch a hole in your layout for the LED. If you're doing like a temporary setup, that is how you do it. Of course, if you were building it permanently, like this layout, you would punch a hole for the wire instead through the bottom. Okay, we'll let Rokuhan settle down again. I guess more trees on the hill. Yeah, we'll put a couple up there. Yeah. The glue is not the pin vise. That's... no. That would be a very, very bad error. Well, it wouldn't be too bad. I just don't like the glue. It'd be an embarrassing error. Squeak, 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 squeak. I should use the knife and punch a little starter hole is what I should do. Or change drill bits. That'd be the more sensible way to make a starter hole in there. I'll do it like this. I just take the bit out of the pin vise. I mean, there we are. Nope, that time I definitely yanked the fence out. Give you a little more glue so you stay in there again. little embarrassed that I bent the fence, but yeah. Okay, a big one or medium one? I think a medium there. Yeah, then it won't distract too much from the cattle. Not that the cattle are what we're here for, really, but you know, you want people to see the things you put on your layout, right? That's why I put the details down. But a bigger one there. Which bigger one? I guess the one that I... Ooh, this one. Eh. Eh. There. Oh. Sir. Need to stay upright. And I think that'll do it for trees. Because there's not a whole lot of other places to put them without interfering with the rails a little. So we'll put those to the side. For now. Okay, let's get the gravel out next. Oh, I just thought of something here. This little bit of masking tape is going to cause trouble later unless we do this. Because some of that gravel is going to go around the roadbed. Make it a little more realistic. That is how we're going to start applying the ground cover. Brush. A sacrificial brush. One of my more troubled looking brushes. Ooh, I'm kind of short on troubled brushes. This one, that's too wide for applying the gravel, at least over there. But we'll use it for the parking lot. Little dollop, maybe another dollop, and a third. Spread it around almost like we're painting. And then here's stuff. Sprinkle some of that on there. Maybe I should have used the folded paper method like the instructions said, but we'll put it down to force of habit. And get another brush to clean it off the spots we don't want it. Pile it all up there. Past the stripe on the road. We don't want to appear to be blocking off the road any. We're not out to cause trouble in that way, are we? I would say no, we are not. Respectable business persons here. And I think I will use the spray glue after all to fixative. I had this stuff for a while. I hope it actually still works. Oops. Uh-oh. I guess that's all we're going to get out of the spray glue. Never mind. Shouldn't have left it sitting in a box for 3.5 years, I guess. And then just assumed it would work like the day I bought it. And there's more of it on my glove than in the layout, I think. Wiped off. Yes. And now, it's time for Rokuhan's customers. Buying the family some dinner, perhaps. Yeah. Parked right there. No clue how the owners of Rokuhan get anywhere. Maybe, maybe the owners park behind there, but, a member of the family is using the car at the moment, so it's not present. Maybe that's them in the silver car coming up the way. But if the family parks out behind the shop, need some more gravel there. Yeah. Got the glue all around. Another good reason to remove the tree. Brush it off up there. Oh, I think I missed a spot. Yeah. Yeah, I did miss a spot. Okay. I got glue on there, but no gravel, so let's fix that real quick. Very good, very good. And because the track is right next to there, we'll put gravel on that side as well. That'll need just a little dot of glue. Even that might be too much. Now the front of the shop will get grass, except where the gravel needs to be for the road bed. Yeah. Yeah. Don't need the super glue anymore. I'll file that out of the way as well. Okay. Yeah, the spray glue has given out due to its age. Now it's in the bin. Tragically. Because, you know, quite a lot of that was still in there. But that's what I get for neglecting my hobbies for so long as I did. Oh, no, it's just... Oh, it did. Fence! You're busting my chops, fence. Ah, more for the ground cover to hide, maybe. Yeah. Actually, the tree does a pretty good job of hiding the problematic part. We've got this very dark grass. I think that I'll mostly put up here, and then I'll put the cattle down, and then I'll put some lighter patches. Oh, that's sand. I thought that was weirdly colored grass for some reason. Okay. Actually, I'll spread that around as the roadbed instead of this larger stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because it looks a bit more like the printed roadbed on the cardboard layout here. Yeah, see, the printout has gravel here as well, but I will give them some nice grass instead. Because I'm magnanimous like that. Oh, I should try to reattach the gates. Not gates. I keep calling them gates because they're shaped like a gate. Tunnel entrances. Try and reattach these now that I'm not drilling on the hill anymore. See, this is the slightly better looking one. Yeah. Oh, it's a little bent right there because I didn't glue it exactly right. I know what I can do about this. Apply scissors. Almost perfect. Almost. I need to apply a little more scissors. That will do. That will do. And we'll have some brush hanging over there. this stuff, I think. Yeah, hanging over the edge to disguise that top part there. Yeah, I do think they designed these expecting me to have put the entrances from the original box on. So I guess I should have. But the instructions on the add-on set didn't specify. So yeah, I guess they just assumed everybody would. And my fault for not, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, I don't regret not putting the cardboard cows on, because they would not look good now that we have proper plastic model cows to put on. Cardboard next to these fine ladies, these fine cow ladies. Okay, I definitely need to sleep or something. Anyway, my point is, I wouldn't want cardboard cows next to those plastic cows. Is where I'm trying to augur that into. Oh, good gravy. I just said something weird and embarrassing. Am I a real VTuber yet? I guess I should make a ping of myself to put in the corner when I don't have the camera on me, if I'm going to be a real VTuber. Or when I do have the camera on me, but it's not working properly. Yeah, I guess I'll make a PNG sometime. Maybe before my next hobby stream. Alright. I think we're going to leave it here and let all this glue dry. But I don't want to leave the masking tape on. I guess, yeah, I'll peel the tape off and put new tape on tomorrow. Tomorrow we will carry on with our adventure in scenery. I honestly didn't think it would take this long. I don't know what I was dreaming when I assumed this would be, you know, an hour and a half. We haven't even started on the ground cover yet. That will be tomorrow's project. Can I stream tomorrow? Am I doing anything after work tomorrow? I don't think I am. So yeah, streaming is on the table. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow, we will put all of this nice ground cover on, as well as our cows. Then, we will peel off the second layer of masking tape that I'm going to put on. I don't want to leave the masking tape on. I just said that, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a cotton swab onto the rails to remove any lingering adhesive from the masking tape. And my friends, we will be done. And then yeah, our rail car will run again. Of course, the other reason I was hoping to finish this tonight was that I wanted to run the rail car tonight, but Yeah. Yeah. I think this is going to be another 2 hours tomorrow, at least. So this has been Restore Alk. I'm going to go clean out these little paint brushes and see you tomorrow.